Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix, and back to the normal regime. Regime? That's not the word I'm looking for. Regardless, it's a regime, fine, that works too. We are now communists, sir and sirettes. My communist regime of LathCorp will rule the world one day. But for now, we will continue playing Plague Inc. and making videos for YouTube. Today, we're going to be playing E.coli, because many of you wanted me to do more realistic plagues, and this is one I haven't played yet. So of course, for usual blind run, if it's really bad, you may never see the beauty that is the fluffy E.coli bacteria. Seriously, look how cute the thing is. Now, I use this particular bacteria in the labs so freaking much it's became a second kind of cousin to me. It is my best friend. I even have a culture in my room. I use this thing so much for gene therapy and such. It's like, E.coli is your best friend. Well, if you're lactose intolerant, it'll actually digest all the lactose for you in your gut and then give you wind, but still, and of course there are pathogenic versions, but that is outnumbered by the non-pathogenic versions like the one I use in the lab, etc, etc. Regardless, let's play this thing. You may have to excuse me though, my throat is completely and utterly destroyed. I am recording this just now after recording the third part of the fan special, so I have been speaking for almost 3 hours straight at this stage. My throat is wrecked. But regardless, let's do this thing. E.coli bacteria is naturally present in the intestinal flora. While most strains of bacteria are harmless to health, some are the cause of more or less serious intestinal infections, as they can, poison the gut and stuff. Could you destroy the world? Well, that leaps a bit far, but hopefully. Yes, and let's go to symptocytosis, because I am curious about what they're actually going to do with this, as this pretty much, E.coli fits the ultimate generic bacteria look, so I'm very curious to what the symptoms are actually going to be, and no, I cannot pronounce that despite writing it about 1,000,000 times. Welcome to Plague Inc. You are a new bacteria. Also, I do appreciate the picture. Start location. Where would E.coli? E.coli likes hot temperatures. E.coli, well, not particularly hot temperatures. Basically, E.coli likes us. We are the ultimate hive for it. So let's start off somewhere fun. Let's go Central Africa, why not? Well, I was going to break out somewhere. Ooh. Air level 1. Milk. Yes, I'll give you that. The pathogen can be transmitted through raw milk. Infectivity increased, especially in rural regions. Urban. Rural, okay. And antacid membrane. The pathogen can now cross the gastric barrier, protecting itself from the secretions of acidity. Can infect the gastrointestinal tract. I'll give you all of that, but well, yeah, it's subairborne. It is subairborne. Okay, nausea. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Bacterial shell hot resistant. Yep, that pretty much sums up the actual E.coli in real life. Well done. I'm actually quite pleased with that. Okay, milk level 2. Pathogen can now, and of course, then you evolve past the reality and you go into ridiculousness. So, yeah, let's go. Oh, my throat and my nose are both rebelling against me. Lathrix, please let us sleep. We do not wish to continue with this foul thing. Too bad. Shut up. Okay, we're vomiting and nothing else. So where? How do you get this then? Oh, well, regardless, let's do transmissions, milk level 2, because that's interesting to me, and then water. Yes, it's not particularly waterborne, if at all, in real life, so naturally this is a step up. Water level 2, pathogen able to survive in chemically treated water, increases infectivity, especially in humid environments, and ship transmission. And the reason why it's not particularly waterborne is it does better in liquids with solutes in them, so less water potential, so don't pop. Substitution, the pathogen... we should have got that one to get new symptoms. I'm a dum-dum. The pathogenic strain replaces the useful bacteria in humans and can be divided in the interior of the infected. Severity reduced. I don't get that. Why does it reduce severity when I'm getting rid of the useful and putting in the completely pathogenic? Yes, the regular E.coli, the not so damaging one, has multiple uses to you. Including killing off other bacteria, which is very interesting. Fomites. The bacteria can survive now on the skin, where it can multiply and transmit in if long contact. Very effective in populated areas. And nice, septicemia. Oh, nice septicemia. Nice to see you. The bacteria passes through the wall of the small intestine and blood retrieve. Not lethal, but it can infect the body. We need more symptoms, so I'm hoping some of this will actually give us symptoms. Ah, if you heard a chirping sound, that's my frog. He's currently going through a period of chirping and nothing. I don't quite know why, but it's adorable nonetheless because he's a little baby. Let's go with that. Yay, a thing! Look, anemia, it's a thing. Give me DNA, I wish to have symptoms. Drive me closer, I wish to hit them with my sword. Hemophilia. Immune system produces inhibitors that destroy factor VIII, preventing blood clotting, effectivity increased, and yes, I know it's 5, 6, 7, 8. I know how Roman numerals work. Some people called me out last time I did that. It's a joke! I understand basic Roman numerals, sometimes. Potentially. That's 11 DNA. Oh no, they know about inflammation. Well, we're doomed. We may as well just give up. Still nothing, why not? But how do I get more symptoms? I want more. More, I say! 17 for fomites, that'll help out in urban areas. Haha, nope. Well then how do I... Oh, I'm so... It appeared there. Was that the whole time? No, that was not there the whole time. I would have seen that. I'm sure I would have seen that. Would I have seen that? I probably wouldn't have seen that. Regardless, diarrhea. Oh, inflammation, that's bad. The random event said that's bad, so we're going to avoid that. And we're going to go to internal health. No, we're not. No, we're not. That's bad. Dysentery is also bad. Ooh. Is a highly pathogenic strain of E. coli that produces a toxin that can cause severe damage to the walls of the intestine, kidney damage, and or brain. Oh, of course we do have cold level 1, don't we? But I want level 2 as well. I need to spread more thing called... Ooh, thing. Secretion! Have infected the whole body. The body is found in all Wait, the body is found in all fluids? Well, that's just creepy. We'll get it anyway. And then fomites level 3. Contact on surface allows you to leave a trace of the bacteria that can survive a very long time outside the body before infecting someone else. Which is pretty much like the ultimate way to spread things. People think it would be air. No, that would be it. Air would be second. In my humble opinion. I'm releasing the toxin. Releases toxins to the body that gradually destroy organs. Do I want to get dysentery? Probably not, since we're not in the amazing Greenland just yet. We need to spread a bit further first. Oh, shall I go into the air? No, I think I need to save up 4 things. Oh, fine, let's go into the air. Extreme bioaerosol. We'll get that as well. Because that way we can get onto boats earlier, and earlier boats equals more happiness for everyone. May E. coli spread. No! We don't... Oh, we can't devolve that. Well, we're pooped. Yes, I knew they were going to do that. Well, screw you, scientists, and your lab coats and stuff. I'm going to take my lab coat off the hanger in a second in disgust at you. Yay! Greenland! Wonderful! Welcome to your demise. Okay, abilities. What have we got here? We've got drug resist, we've got this, we've got this. Let's do this! Complete death is the only fun death. Paralysis leads to immune suppression, which leads to systematic infection, which leads to urinary infection, which leads to renal failure. Urinary infection progressively destroys the kidneys. By the way, people once asked me why I go blah 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 so much. It is literally a tactic to stop myself from stammering. If I do that, my throat relaxes and thus I can continue what I was saying. It's very bizarre, and I have to do it occasionally during presentations at a university in front of peers. It's not great, but it's better than me going and stopping forever. Anyway, urinary infection progressively destroys the kidneys, which will lose their role as a filter. The blood then retains all waste from the body. That's why you die from no kidneys, by the way, and that's why you only need 1 kidney. Anyway, explosions bladder. Like, the person called explosion, and he has a bladder. Okay, the pathogen degrades the bladder wall, and it ends up breaking in the urine and the pouring body. It's like the English is just good enough for me to understand what's actually going on. Is that an inflammation? That's making me... Inflammation, yes. How do I read that so wrong? Of the large intestine accompanied by bleeding in the stool. Signs of bleeding, quite lethal. It's all over. And you're now all dead. Hemorrhage shock. in Tacoma. Let's see now. How goes the world? Good. Excellent, in fact. Goodbye, world. Would you like a bit of dysentery? Ooh, a thing. Total organ failure. Coma, rather. This was a terrible idea. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. We can't devolve symptoms. We're going to fucking lose. Well, I'm a dum-dum. Or we could say that never happened. We could say that never happened. Am I going to have to do it again? Okay, the only reason I failed then is because I decided to evolve every single lethal at the very end because I'm a ninny. In fact, we should go back to transstasis. Back in a sec, I'm just going to get to the win section. Bleh. And welcome back. I've decided to not skip all the way to the very, very end because that would just be boring and pointless. So we've got a little bit... We've just got to the stage where we're spreading like mental. It turns out that this lovely thing, the pathogenic strain, is actually unlocked with the vomiting symptom. Now that I didn't know, which means I could have avoided all of that last time, but I'm a ninny. Regardless, let's do secretion and fomites, and extreme bioaerosol, and let's get going. This time, thankfully, they don't understand how inflammation works, so it's all fine. Also, we're going to get bird level 2 because this happens, which amuses me. So we're going to continue and hopefully get to Greenland in a second, and then we can win. Cold level 2, and let's leave it as that for now. Russia's completely under sway, so hopefully... Yes, okay, we're in Greenland, which means I think we are actually everywhere already. Yes, we are indeed. And they are trying to focus on cure. So, of course, hardening level 1, because that's just a laugh. Let's also get the evil version, and let's start killing people, but not as much as last time. So we're going to get dysentery and leave it. We're actually getting DNA per kill. Hemorrhagic shock. Now, we need to be careful. We can't devolve things for some reason in this one. It's really bizarre. But a lot of them we simply can't devolve. However, this time, as you can see, we're a lot further along before we become stupid. So let's do paralysis now, and then immune suppression, just to slow down the cure a bit. Well, it's with paralysis. And then everyone's infected, so let's go mental like last time. There we go. As you can probably tell, I spent a lot more in transmissions this time and less into symptoms, hence why I haven't got as much stuff. And so the world is dead. It's easy when you know how. I say to myself. This is 37 DNA. Anyone else want to die? Or give me DNA, rather? You can die as well. But I'd like DNA. No? Okay. You're dead. 3 stars! Yay. I actually think that was pretty good, in all honesty. Oh, where is it? Oh dear, so much stuff. If you were an E.coli, where would you be? Oh, I have no idea how long it's been since I put that on my list. It was a while. Ah, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's before I started, just before I started the fan special. So, I'm going to give it a thumbs up, and I'm actually going to give it 4 out of 5. I think it could actually be a little bit harder. I know I failed the first time, but that was because of just my stupidity. It was nothing to do with the game being particularly difficult. It was me being a complete ninny. I actually enjoyed it a lot. I think it was close as you can be to being E.coli before it's completely ludicrous, because you have to win and obviously make a game out of it, but to make it realistic at the same time is quite difficult, and I think he's done a pretty good job. Mavis won Vermilion 66. So I would recommend, if you wanted to play a realistic game, this is certainly a good option. So thank you for watching Certain Threads. Hope you'll join me next time, and oh god, I'm still burping. And please have a good day. Have a nice day. Have a nice week. Have a nice month. Goodbye. No burping. Yay.